What's up, DC back to another Batman Beyond reaction and review, and guys, today we're checking out episode 10 of season 1. It's kind of crazy that I'm coming close to the end of season 1. Like, it's been a really great show so far. I like the beginning, I liked all the villains, and it's just really cool digging into the character, like finding out more about the character of Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, and also seeing like Bruce Wayne is older, certain stuff like that. I just like it, right? It's a cool concept, and seeing it actually be like dealt with well is really great. Alright, because this concept of like Batman Beyond could have easily been messed up, alright? But so far as I've seen through this season 1, after watching like 9 episodes, it's been doing really well. I like it, alright? Especially episode 8 with like the Royal Flush Gang. I really like that one. Last episode was actually pretty good too with like the whole Bane stuff. Like Bane didn't actually show up. He was actually like super skinny, but one of like the doctors who was treating him was like the villain, and we had Batman Beyond had to fight off against him. That was really great. But this new episode, well, it's not really a new episode. This episode's been out for a while. But the episode we're checking out today, SpellBound, we have another new villain, and I'm interested to find out who he is and what his powers are and how Terry McGinnis will deal with him. Alright? You guys, if you like the video, give a big thumbs up. New channel, make subscribe to my next Batman Beyond reaction and review. I try to do as much of these as I can because I really like the show, but there's always other DC content that's coming out on a regular basis. But I'm not going to skip out on these episodes, alright? We're going to watch all 3 seasons of this show. Check out just the unlimited episodes of Batman Beyond, and actually, we will be checking out Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, alright? For sure. But yeah, guys, your reaction to Batman Beyond Season 1, Episode 10, SpellBound, starts now. Oh, crap. Who's that?
Don't be afraid.
What the heck?
I don't bite.
Dang.
What is that?
An adventure.
Wait, what? Yeah, cool design though. I like the design, but like... Imagine seeing somebody actually do that in public, though. Okay. Okay. Wait, is she stealing something for him? Is that the whole point? Like, that he convinces them? That's actually pretty smart. So, he convinces them to be like a thief, but they don't really know that they're doing something bad.
Is her behavior.
Really?
In other words, she made the whole thing up.
That would be my opinion. I'm sorry you wasted your time.
No, there's actually somebody out there. SpellBound. I'm thinking that guy's SpellBound. Who did that?
Lashing out at Daddy. Nothing for you to get involved with.
No, get
You're
involved.
the expert on troubled kids. You collect them, right?
Definitely, yeah. One of them is named Jason Todd. Does Terry actually know about the story of Jason Todd, though? I don't see. I want to see his reaction to that.
I tell you, boys.
Don't jump! Don't jump! Hey, let's go.
Very funny.
Guess who crashed the party?
Honey, don't!
Oh! There we go.
Mr. McGinnis, come in.
It's him. It has to be
No
him.
big deal. I know the past few months have been rough with your father
He has
passing
the physique,
you
and
moving
he's just
back in
that...
with your mom. I wanted to see how you were doing.
Uh-huh, I'm fine.
Yeah, sure.
That it?
I don't bite, Terry. Have a seat.
Dude, the coincidence,
I hear
though...
you're working part-time for an actual business.
He has to be a
That
SpellBound.
must be exciting. Tell me all.
Who's there? And Terry is stealing. Oh. No, stop, Terry. Come on, Bruce, you gotta stop him.
Terry, snap out of it.
Come on, Terry. Hit him. Yeah, there we go. Oh. He just slaps him. Okay.
Telling tales in school, were we? All of Spellbinder's victims had one thing in common.
They're rich.
Dr. Ira Billings.
Yep.
Both Chelsea and Jared were seen.
But they're not rich,
And
but
so
I'm
was
just
Carrie
saying.
Deakins.
Yeah, got
Expecting
you.
someone?
Nice. No? Okay. Yeah, you're done. Terry needs to just punch him in the face, take him out. Okay. Pretty good episode. So that was your latest reaction to Batman Beyond, and guys, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I like SpellBound. He's a very interesting villain, alright? I really like his design. His design looks dope, alright? It has like the different like swirls and stuff. And then his whole thing, like the reveal, when they, like, I didn't know who it would be, but then literally Batman Beyond, or Terry, fights off against him, and literally the next scene, you see, I don't think it was the principal, it was like just one of the people who work at the, like, school, and literally the coincidence of watching Spellbound, and then seeing that guy, I'm like, it's obviously him. So the reveal wasn't that big who he was, but all his scenes that he was in, and his powers were really cool, alright? I was actually very impressed by the villain. I actually want to see that villain show up again, because I liked him. But by the end of the episode, I was like, oh, I want more of him. And we actually got a cool action sequence that I'm going to talk about very soon. But before we talk about that ending action sequence, let's talk about pretty much what Spellbound's powers are. So he doesn't really have powers, but he uses technology that he can pretty much make you feel like you're in paradise or in a nightmare. He can make you feel like you're in anywhere. It's kind of like VR. So you know there's like VR these days. So imagine him just putting you in virtual reality. That's what it felt like. And he was using different people, different students, people who worked at like fancy places to pretty much put them in a virtual reality world, put them on a mission, and if they succeed in their mission, then he pretty much steals a bunch of stuff. So at the beginning of the episode, he stole that one 80,000 artifact thing. I don't know what it was, but he stole something big. Middle of the episode, he had the one old man steal one of like the dresses at this one shop, and it was very cool. I like how they did that. And then Terry, seeing him actually almost jump to his death, going to like jump into like a river, and he actually could smell the water. It just shows how strong Spellbound's technology is. So I want to actually see more of him in the future, because he was used well in this episode, but I feel like he could be used more in some creative ways. Now, what I'm very like curious about is this just like very random virtual reality places? Like, does he just put something random in there, or is it based off the person who's in that virtual reality, like their nightmares or their dreams, stuff like that? Like they didn't really explain that. Like in like Terry, he was jumping into like a waterfall, right? Like that's good. But then later in the episode, he was fighting off against these different like people who look like zombies. That this one person, Spellbound, was pretty much making them. He was saying to Terry that, oh, these people that look like monsters, they're pretty much like the parents of these students at the school who always nag, who always complain. Which I was kind of like, okay, really, you're going this far, this extreme over some nagging or some like complaining? Like, okay, you're a little crazy. But still, Terry. Yeah, he was cool. I like Terry in this episode. One, he had a new friend. We didn't find out the name of the friend. I didn't really catch it. They may have said in the episode like once, but I didn't catch it. He wasn't that very developed, like the one friend. He was okay, but it was more just to like service the one action sequence in the middle of the episode where Terry goes to his friend's like mother and father's wedding, like his new stepdad. And I actually thought like for a second that maybe the stepdad could be Spellbound. Because when like that friend of Terry's was like, oh yeah, he's very rich, he bought me a car, he bought my mother a necklace, I was like, wait, so where is he getting all that money though? But then I looked at the guy and I'm like, okay, he's pretty big and bulky, there's no way he could fit into that costume. So, or like that suit of Spellbound, so it's more like a fake out. But still, it's very well done. And that action sequence when that one, the mother of Terry's friends, like running, she almost gets hit by a train. You see Terry like trying to save her, trying to grab her, and then you see Terry and Spellbound just fighting in mid-air in Neo Gotham, like in Gotham, like future Gotham. But I thought that was really cool. Like, the action sequences were well done. The middle of the episode, the end of the episode is very entertaining. And yeah, overall, I like SpellBound as a character. The story itself was pretty interesting. There's some different, like, questions I still have. The main one was, is this virtual reality, like, based off their dreams and nightmares, or is it just more random? I feel like there's more to that, and I hope we find out more about that in future episodes. Now, the last thing I'll talk about is Barbara Gordon. Now, she showed up multiple times in this episode, but the most interesting part was at the end, where she came to, like, Bruce, and Terry said, yeah, somebody attacked, but Batman came to save us. And she looked at Bruce, looked at Terry, and was like, be careful, kid. Pretty much she knows that Terry is Batman Beyond. She's like, yeah, I know this. I've seen this many times. And in the beginning of the episode, Terry was talking to Bruce, saying that, oh, Bruce doesn't have a really good track record with kids, right? Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Dick Grayson. Like, he always takes in orphan kids, and some do great. Dick Grayson does a great job. Like, he still, actually, all of them go through trauma. But he always takes in kids who either, like, lost a parent or are in need. The only, like, Robin that I think wasn't really in need, but, like, tried to just jump into the role was Tim Drake. That's it. Which I'm actually happy for that. Like, Tim Drake is an awesome Robin. But all the other Robins, in a way, like, Bruce came upon them. Like, Bruce came upon Dick because Dick's parents died. Jason Todd, he was just like in a way, like, a thief. Or, like, he was just, like, getting cars and stuff. He was doing, like, bad stuff, right? But Bruce took him in. And then there's Damian Wayne, his son, so he'd take him in. But with Terry, it's, again, the same thing, similar to, like, Dick Grayson. Like, Terry lost his father. Well, he didn't lose his mother, but he still lost a parent, so that really resonates with Bruce. And Barbara can just see through it all. She's like, okay, I see where you come from, Bruce. Just make sure this kid doesn't die, right? Make sure it's not another Jason Todd. That's what I'm getting from Barbara, because just her saying at the end, hey, be careful, kid. It's simple, few words, but it means a lot for Batman fans. If you know Batgirl, and you know her relationship with Bruce, then those certain lines mean a lot. But yeah, guys, overall, this episode, animation, action, story, and all the references were well done. And I'm going to give the episode an 8.5 out of 10. I recommend you should check it out. And yeah, guys, we got 3 more episodes of this season. We're done with season 1 after that, and then we dive into season 2, which I'm very excited for. But guys, the constantly below, tell me about this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What do you think about everything that happened in this episode? What do you think about SpellBound? What do you think about Barbara Gordon talking to Bruce and Terry at the end? Do you like that interaction? Or do you think it was just kind of like, who cares? I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, like the video, give a big thumbs up on your channel. Make sure subscribe to my next Batman Beyond reaction and review. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.